Hey everybody, it's Romania Black. We're on a new season of Free. Season 2. I'm so excited. So thank you all for commenting a couple episodes back when I was asking about the Starting Days movie. I kind of decided to wait on the Starting Days movie as soon as I looked at the opening graphic and there were characters on the promo poster that I had no clue who they were. I was like, oh wait, I don't know who any of these characters are, so I probably need to wait. So thank you all that commented, but I am deciding that since it did come out after season 2 technically, that I am going to wait. I'm going to watch all of season 2, and then before we do season 3 of Free, I'm going to react to the Starting Days movie and then the Take Your Marks. And I know Take Your Marks is split into 4 parts, so we're going to watch those before we do season 3. So just to make sure that we have all the materials that we need reviewed to get the full Free experience. But man, season 1 ended on such a good note. That was such a great ending to a season. It's probably one of the better anime endings to a season in a while, and maybe it's because they knew that there was a season 2, so it just left off with questions of like, what's Haru going to do now? Is he going to have ambition? Is Rin going to connect with this team? We only know about Notori, so who's his other teammates going to be? Are we going to have new swim members? Because assuming that this was regionals, are they going to start a new year? Will Haru and Rin and Mako be third years now? And Rei and Nagisa be first year? So we're going to have new swim members on the team? What could happen? Because assuming, I thought about this a little bit once we set up the ages of our characters. As soon as I found out that Nagisa and Rei were first years and Rin and Haru and Mako were second years, I was like, okay, wait a minute. So if this season's ending with regionals, which is kind of like the last end of the year competition, are we going to jump ahead to them being third years and Rei and Nagisa be second years? Is that going to leave room for new recruits, new team members? Because that could be interesting, right? I mean, Rin's team is the academy has lots of swim members, and they all do different events. So that would be kind of cool to get some new swim members, go back and see, those team members like kind of coming on the team and like gel and synergize. It could be cool. I'm basically excited to have new characters come onto the show. As much as I love our 4 main guys and Rin and Notori and the captain, I want to see new members. And I definitely want to see what is the counterpart to Iwatobi going to be? We've got Iwatobi's relay team. What is the Shark Academy version of that? So I'm excited, y'all. I've fallen in love with this show. It's such a comfort anime. It's such a fun show. It's got just the right amount of angsty cheesiness to like warm your heart. And then the friendship, the nakama, I'm like, I'm watching this after Banana Fish right now, and so after that realism and grittiness, I'm like, I need my nakama, my friendship. So thank you all so much for watching this with me. I've heard a lot of people say they really like season 2. I'm really excited because I liked season 1 a lot, especially like from episode 7 on. So if we're just jumping right into that here, I'm going to be happy with it. So thank you all again for watching, and we are going to dive right into season 2, episode 1, Storm of Dive and Dash. Is that like Dine and Dash, where you just leave a restaurant without paying? I don't know. But we are going to start this episode here in 5, 4, 3. Woo! Ooh, we're getting all up in Rin's business in this. Oh! All up in Haru's business, I mean. Okay! That was a really cool start to the second season. I liked all the parallels from season 1 where they were like, all meeting each other back up, with especially Makoto and Haru meeting back up. And this is so interesting because now that Haru and Mako are third years, they've got to start thinking, okay, after high school, what are we doing? Because last season, I mean, the only one that was really establishing what they were doing after high school was Rin. Rin's like, I'm going to the Olympics. I'm going to go to nationals. I'm going to be scouted by the Olympic scouts. I'm going to go and be a professional swimmer. Like, cool. He had that all, planned out. And by the end of season 1, he's like, that's my dream. It's not just my dad's dream. It's my dream. I want to do that for myself. So now we have this cool idea of, okay, what are Mako and Haru going to do after they graduate? Because, I mean, Nagisa and Rei have another year to think about it. But neither of them really seem to know what they want to do, which is fine. Not everybody knows what they want to do when they get out of high school, but the fact that Ray's, I get the impression that Ray's like, hey, Haru, you're a really good swimmer. You're really good. You mean you're like as good as me? So I mean, we could go and try to do Olympics together. You know, if you have nothing else planned. um. So Notori being on the team, I like that his relationship with Notori has improved. In the OP, there was a guy with like orange hair, so I'm assuming he's going to be on it. And then there was also this dark-haired guy with the turquoise eyes, Sosuke. Which from the preview, it seems like Sosuke and Rin know each other. Thinking back, Rin did go to a different school before he transferred to Iwatobi, or before he transferred to the same elementary school as Mako and Haru. He went to a different elementary school. So I'm wondering if this Sosuke guy knew him from like early grade school days, and then Rin went to the same grade school as Mako and Haru, and then he went to Australia, and now he's back here. So I'm wondering, maybe, I'm assuming that was the dark-haired guy earlier on in the episode that was at Iwatobi. So I wonder if he thought, because Rin said, I bet Rin told Sosuke that his dad went to Iwatobi, so of course Sosuke went to Iwatobi thinking that's where Rin's gonna be, and then found out he wasn't, and so he's like, I need to find where Rin is. So are we setting up a love triangle? The only ones I really ship right now are Rei and Nagisa, because I can't see them with anyone else. But as far as Haru goes, I know that there's a big fan divide between Mako Haru and Rin Haru. I see it either way, but this Sosuke guy coming into the mix is rather interesting. I don't know. He has a very Ushijima vibe to him from Haikyuu, but at the same time he doesn't, because in the preview he was like lounging around, so I'm like, I'm intrigued by this mystery swimmer that's apparently really good. I'm intrigued. So, and that sets up the timeline that it's April. So we're starting the new school year, and it's April there, so I'm so curious. That was really sweet. The captain doing his farewell send-off and then putting Rin in charge, which at first I was like, you're going to put Rin as captain in charge, like the diva shark himself. But then after that flashback where he's like, okay, you're serious now. You sowed your wild oats swimming with the opposition. Now you're back to us. So you're not going to do anything stupid, right, Rin? And Rin takes his job very seriously, it looks like, as captain, which is really cool. So, that's interesting. And I like this idea and dynamic. Like Rin's side, that academy, they've got first years all over the place, so they're not hurting to find new members. But I'm curious now, because Rei and Nagisa bring up a good point. Y'all are going to graduate. Who's going to join us on the swim team so we can keep swimming? We have to have some first years join. So I'm curious who they're going to find to do that. That's interesting. But man, how cool. How cool. What an awesome opening. So many questions already, and I really like that OP. The ED was interesting. I'm not sold on the ED compared to the first one yet, but you know, it may grow on me. But I do like the new opening. It's pretty good, and it has so many interesting implications. So, y'all, I'm really excited for the second season already. I can't wait to see what they do with it in episode 2. I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. Please feel free to comment down below. No spoilers, please, but I have a feeling it's gonna get interesting, especially with us introducing new characters. The Sosuke guy, he has my attention. So, he has my curiosity. So, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll see y'all next week with more free Eternal Summer. Bye!